Good morning, friends. Today's elaboration is on the topic: it is better to walk alone than with the crowd going in the wrong direction. I repeat the thought: it is better to walk alone than with the crowd going in the wrong direction. Well, friends, there is no denying the fact that people often walk along with the crowd, along with the other people. And the fact is that they never know where their journey will destined to. So it's better to be unique. Decide specifically what suits you and what you really desire to have in life. It is not necessary to imitate blindly the path of other people, because you never know your journey is going to end in what way. You are going to have your own consequences of your own venture and journey in life. It is not necessary to copy and emulate someone's behavior or style of doing something in life, because generally it happens that you are walking along the crowd, which is not really in a right direction. Often the crowd, the common people, walk in a wrong direction. So we should not be guided by the number of generalized people, or the people generalized in and having the path chosen for succeeding in life. You should be a little bit specific and unique in your approach of striding the path of life, because you never know that your journey is going to be smooth or it is going to be difficult. It is not necessary that everybody is having a silver spoon in his mouth. All of us are born differently, all of us are individually talented. Everyone has unique, instinctive qualities to and go ahead in life. So if you do not really feel that you are comfortable with the crowd, and you are walking along with the crowd in the direction that you are going, unknown direction, it's better to choose a unique path and be alone. Because when you are alone, at least you can apply your mind in the right direction, and you can choose to do what really suits you and what really makes you work harder. Because generally it has been seen that people go by the decision of the crowd, that they see that someone is walking this way, someone is going that way to succeed in life, let me follow this path. It is not going to help you, because individually you are a different human being. You are a different kind of person, you have a different heart, you have a different gesture, you have a different attitude. So how can you really be emulating someone's style, someone's life, someone's activity, someone's path of leading a life? Because you never know that the path that you are going to choose is right or wrong. So before you follow anybody or before you follow the crowd, be sure that the path that you are going to choose for success in life, or the path that you are going to choose for betterment in your life, or the the strategy that you are going to adopt in life, are they really suitable for you? Are they really helping you or not? That is the reason why it is better to walk alone than being in the crowd, knowing that the crowd is in a wrong direction. People, generally, the huge crowd, if you go by the fact, Robert Frost, just in a poem, The Road Not Taken, made it very clear that it is not necessary to be a common traveler. It is rather to be a unique traveler, an adventurous kind of person. So if you are alone, you may have difficulties, you may face difficulty and challenge in life, but your difficulties and your challenges have to be overcome by you itself. No one is going to help you, nobody is going to stand behind you all the time. Therefore the challenges that you are going to take alone is better to be cope up with. And it is quite advisable that we should choose the path that really suits us, because individually we are different. We are not the unique, we are not the general one. X is different from Y is different from Z. All human beings have a different perception of life, different qualities, different virtues endowed with. God has endowed with us different virtues. Someone is good at writing, someone is good at speaking, someone is good at grasping the fact, someone is good at I mean competing with in business, someone is good at exploring new ideas. Different people have different virtues, and they are gifted with different qualities. Therefore, being individualistic, being unique in approach of life will rather help you. And being in the darkness, going along with the crowd, that means you are not having any fixed goal of life. You are just walking along with the crowd, which is obviously going in a wrong direction. Many of the people, the generalized people, generally believe that let X do this, and I Y will also do that. If someone is doing something, and if I copy him or emulate his way of action, may not be that it will be suitable for me, or it will be beneficial for me. It may be harmful, it may be hazardous, it may be a failure for somebody else. Something which is going to be a success point for somebody may be a failure point for someone else. So that you have to be unique in your selection of way of life, way of succeeding, way of attempting, and way of making decisions. Decisions have to be taken very thoroughly and individually according to your ability, attitude, and perception of life, not by just copying someone or emulating someone, or being in the crowd, or being among the wild crowd and going in a wrong direction. So it's better to be alone than being in the crowd, which is not even sure of which direction it is walking. And that's what this thought emphasizes upon. This is editing on the channel Easy English by editing your own channel, and that is giving you ideas after ideas, a day after day. And I'm sure this will also help you to decide and take a strategy of life and work on it. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.